For a long time, I created in silence, design after design, project after project, pouring everything I had into visuals that lived on my phone and on my page, but never truly letting people see the story behind them. And somewhere inside me, I kept wondering, what would happen if I finally opened the door? What would happen if I stopped creating quietly and started sharing the journey? Today marks that moment. I'm launching this YouTube channel because there's a bigger story I've been wanting to tell, not just through the designs themselves, but through the process, the mistakes, the breakthroughs, and the mindset behind each piece. And maybe you've wondered, why now? What changed? What finally pushed me to take this step? Those questions guided me too. The truth is, I've reached a point where keeping it all to myself doesn't feel right anymore. I want to give back, inspire, and leave something real for every designer who's been searching for direction, motivation, or simply a spark. This channel is the start of something bigger, and today you're witnessing the very first chapter. From the beginning, design wasn't something I planned, it was something I stumbled into. I never started with the best tools or the cleanest workspace. Most of the time, it was just my phone, an idea, and a desire to bring something to life. I still remember the first time I opened a design app and tried creating something meaningful. It looked nothing like what I imagined, but it awakened a spark inside me that refused to go away. As the months passed, I kept practicing. I started posting my work quietly, without expecting anything big. But each like, each comment, each person who said, "Bro, this is clean," pushed me forward. Even though the early designs were simple, they carried the hunger of someone trying to find their voice in a world full of creativity. There were days I felt stuck, days I questioned whether I was good enough, days I almost stopped completely. But then a random message from a client would come in, or someone would ask, "How did you make this?" And in those moments, I realized I wasn't just designing, I was evolving. Instagram became the place where I sharpened my skills. Every post felt like a test. Every project felt like a challenge to grow a little more. People started noticing the improvement, the consistency, and the confidence in each new design. With every piece, I learned something new about color, layout, storytelling, and most importantly, about myself. And somewhere on this journey, a thought began to grow. What if I could teach this? What if I could help someone avoid the struggles I faced alone? That question stayed with me, getting louder with every project until ignoring it no longer felt possible. This channel is the next step in that evolution, the place where the journey finally becomes bigger than me. For a long time, the idea of starting a YouTube channel felt too big, too risky, too exposed. I kept telling myself, I'll do it when I'm ready. But the truth is, I was waiting for a version of myself that didn't exist yet. A version with no doubts, no fear, and no imperfections. And because of that, I stayed silent far longer than I should have. The turning point didn't come from some grand moment. It came from something simple, people asking for guidance. Every time someone messaged me, "Bro, please make tutorials," or "Can you break down how you design this?" I felt something shift. I realized there were designers out there facing the same struggles I went through, and they were looking for someone who understood the journey from the inside, not from a fancy studio, not with expensive equipment, but from the same place they were starting. That's when it hit me. If I kept everything to myself, I'd be doing a disservice to the people who believe in me and to the version of me who needed this kind of guidance years ago. This channel isn't about showing off, it's about giving back. It's about making design feel possible for anyone with a phone, a vision, and the courage to try. It's about breaking down the creative process in a way that feels human, honest, and real. I'm launching this channel because I want to share what I've learned, what I'm still learning, and what I wish someone had told me when I first started. I want to build a community of designers who grow together, learn together, and rise together. I'm launching it because helping other designers rise has become just as important to me as designing itself, and that purpose is what drives me forward. When you join this channel, I want you to feel something real, like you're stepping into a space built for people who love creating, learning, and improving at their own pace. This isn't just a channel for watching, it's a channel for becoming. You can expect honest, detailed design breakdowns, the type that take you inside my process and show how a simple idea transforms into a finished piece. You'll see the progress, the mistakes, the adjustments, and the lessons behind every design. Nothing perfect, nothing scripted, just the truth. I'll also share tutorials made specifically for people designing on their phones, clear guidance, practical steps, and techniques you can use right away, whether you're creating album covers, posters, or personal projects. Beyond the technical skills, we'll talk about the mindset behind design, the creative blocks, the doubt, the motivation, and the moments when you push through, even when it feels difficult. Because creativity isn't only about tools, it's about who you become while using them. Most importantly, you can expect a community, a place where designers support each other, learn from each other, and grow without fear. This channel exists to help your creativity breathe and expand. As we close this moment together, I want to leave you with something meaningful. Creativity grows when it's shared. For years, I designed quietly, learning through personal trial, error, and moments of doubt that shaped who I am as a creator. Every late night, every revision, and every small breakthrough brought me to this point, a place where I finally feel ready to open the door and bring you into the journey. This channel isn't just an announcement, it's a promise to share the real process behind my designs, the lessons that helped me grow, and the insights I wish I had when I first started. It's a promise to support designers who feel stuck or unsure, and to build a community where growth is encouraged and creativity is respected. If you're someone who wants to understand design more deeply, improve your skills, or simply find inspiration again, this space was created with you in mind. We're at the beginning of something special, and I'm grateful you're here to witness it. Thank you for being part of this new chapter. If you're ready to grow with me, subscribe to the channel and like the video. The journey starts now.